What you're about to see is not random clips or internet noise. This is a pattern, a trail of stories, arrests, court decisions, and footage that shows how far things slid at the very end of 2025. Crime, extremism, weak enforcement, and a country that keeps being told to look away. If you care about what's happening in Canada, hit like, subscribe to the channel, and stay with me. A lot happened in the final stretch of 2025. And today's video lays it all out. This is Mac's opinion. Now let's get into it. She did this to a memorial of the Bondi Beach victims. Absolutely sick. There's nothing that anyone can say to me to get me to believe that these animals will ever assimilate into their hosting country's society. Walid Khan, 26, of Toronto, who is now charged with terrorism offenses, was arrested in August 2025 after trying to kidnap teenage girls at gunpoint. Police found 2 loaded prohibited pew-pews, an AR-15 pew-pew capable of automatic fire, and a pistol, both equipped with prohibited high-capacity magazines, along with over 110 rounds of ammunition. He was on probation at the time of arrest for prior violent offenses and prohibited from possessing pew-pews. A judge still released him on bail with an ankle monitor. On December 19, 2025, it was revealed he had links to ISIS. They were targeting teenage Jewish girls, and he is being charged with terrorism offenses. Sikh students' gun incident highlights extremism. How safe are Brampton streets? North of Brampton, Sikh student Lovepreet Brar, reportedly on a student visa in Canada, has been seen openly firing pew-pews in Caledon, with social media footage showing him handling pew-pews. Canadian intelligence warns of ongoing risks from politically and ideologically motivated violent extremism, PMVE. CSIS reports extremists use online platforms to radicalize and incite violence. Some community groups, under the banner of Khalistan, reportedly support individuals who then get involved in pew-pew violence and illegal crimes. These groups have also been linked to street candy trafficking, extortion, and other criminal activities, raising serious concerns for public safety and law enforcement. The original video had copyrighted music, so I had to create my own and add pew-pew effects.
My name is Raj, I tell you, toast of all my friends. I have the least down in my pants. A tiny thing, not much of a joy it will bring. Oh, my pecker is so small, you see, a little chapati for my tea. So I carry a gun so big and grand, the most powerful fellow in all the land. I went to the market for some ghee. The ladies point and laugh at me. I do not care, I am not weak. I just let my big rifle speak. Big gun, small pecker, what do ya?
If he's supposed to be on a student visa, why does he have pew-pews in a brand new truck? And why aren't the RCMP rounding him up and deporting him? Makes you wonder what he's really here to study, doesn't it? A 22-year-old man, Parminder Singh, has pleaded guilty to 4 charges linked to an extortion scheme targeting South Asian homebuilders in Edmonton. Singh admitted to pew-pewing 9 shots in a drive-by bang-bang on October 11, 2023, at the direction of a criminal syndicate known as Project Gaslight, which burned 12 properties. While awaiting trial, he also directed gang members to continue extortions and arsons. The syndicate's alleged leader, Maninder Dhaliwal, was arrested in the UAE in 2024, and another senior member, Harpreet Uppal, was unalived along with his son. Singh received a joint sentence of 7.5 years, with 4 years remaining after credit for time served. As he is not a Canadian citizen, he also faces possible deportation. Yes, you heard that right. Possible deportation upon completion of his sentence. I went to lakes in Canada when I was a teenager and didn't see any signs like this. What changed? Let's also not ignore the fact that this is even necessary. It seems our problems in Canada is spilling into the United States now. Dunkin's employee caught on camera cutting toenails on food prep table. A customer films an employee sitting directly on the food prep table, clipping his toenails behind the counter mid-shift, reportedly at a Dunkin's in Crofton, Maryland. Food is still being made. Customers are still ordering. If this is happening on camera, what's happening when no one's filming? Scene showing an Edmonton man confronting a scammer for attempting to scam his uncle with fake $100 bills. The second time that week, the uncle had been targeted. The first time, he let it slide. Edmonton police warn residents and businesses that counterfeit $100 bills are circulating in the city, and it will only continue with the current liberal laws in place. If they know they're going to get away with it, they'll just keep doing it.
We've done this before. Ooh, can you see cash? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't touch the cash. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Headphone. Can I see one of them? Nope. You can see over here. Yeah. What are you doing, bro? You're going to be reported to the cops, man.
Oh, hey!
Come on. Hey. Come on back. Come on back. Stop. Come on. Give my gun. Give my gun.
What? Canadians are asking why high-paying companies aren't calling them back. Not an opinion, just questions about hiring in Canada. Take a look at the demographics in this video and you'll have your answer. Since when are Canadian school buses labeled in a language that's not English or French? What school is this? Tell me you're in Canada without telling me you're in Canada. This one is for all of the commenters chiming in about colonization. Tom Hatzis says everything you all need to hear in this clip on colonization. I hope all I hear are crickets from the wingnuts after they watch it. If not, it'll just show how they're not paying attention or are deniers of facts.
Colonization brought you women's rights, gay rights, trans rights, modern medicine, and a global education. Colonization ended slavery, human sacrifice, cannibalism, the divine right of kings, child torture, rampant tribal wars, and genocides. Colonization brought you freedom of religion, so you don't have to sacrifice children anymore. Colonization brought you freedom of speech, so you could say, you know what, the Quran. Colonization brought you advanced food production, and now your people aren't starving anymore. Take away the advances of Western civilization, and the world collapses. Take away other ways of knowing or Bronze Age desert religions, and we all go about our day like it ain't no thing. In fact, our days get a lot better. If you're going to shit over Western civilization while your people were enslaving children, sacrificing them and eating them, no. You're gonna shit all over Athens and Jerusalem while your women are illiterate and walk around in potato sacks? Ha! Not today, Satan. And let's get real, you love colonization. And I know that because you're looking at your phone right now. Your favorite thing, brought to you by colonization. Finally, colonization brought you charming and brilliant people who remind you that you free your mind by using your brain. Peace!
A customer asks her friend if they should leave or not because the Indian food service worker sitting behind the counter is very involved in her phone while massaging her bare feet with her hands. Do you think this is a place that you'd want to order food from? Unless you enjoy toe jam on your pizza, then by all means, stick around.
Allie? Should we leave?
This is Toronto now. Nothing says the peace and joy of the Christmas season quite like taking over a major shopping mall and supporting the terror lords of chips and hummus. Can we just get these people out of Canada, please? Just make it stop. Spotted on a bus in Woodstock, Ontario. The question is, why would they put the Afghan language in Woodstock? How many can there be? Do you get it yet? Jagdeep Singh, 20, of Brampton, arrested in conspiracy to commit an indictable offense investigation. Jagdeep Singh is facing multiple charges following an early morning incident near a transit stop on Saturday, December 27th. Police say that around 1 a.m., a victim exited a transit bus in the area of Chingwakusi Road and Drinkwater Road and was followed by an unknown individual. Jagdeep Singh allegedly approached the victim and claimed to be in possession of a pew-pew. The victim contacted police, and officers located Jagdeep Singh a short distance away. During the interaction with officers, Jagdeep Singh allegedly produced an imitation pew-pew and threw it into a nearby snowbank. Jagdeep Singh, 20, of Brampton, was arrested and charged with possession of a pew-pew for a dangerous purpose and conspiracy to commit an indictable offense. And by the looks of his rape kit, a backpack containing rope, rolls of tape, gloves, and 2 knives, it's pretty clear what his intentions were. And guess what? He's out on bail! This is an older story that I'm just now learning about as it's circulating on the internet right now. Back in January 20th, 2025, a crash on Highway 400 in Vaughan, where a 38-year-old Newmarket man driving a commercial vehicle rear-ended a car, injuring a woman, airlifted to hospital. He was charged with dangerous driving causing bodily harm. He went to court in March 2025. The driver, who is an immigrant, received a 5-month sentence because 6 would get him deported. He was on his phone. He rammed right into the back of a car, almost killing the victim. Her life will never be the same. What happens? A 5-month sentence. Why 5 months? Because 6 or more gets him deported. 2-tier justice strikes again. Insane!
Of a 3-vehicle crash. This is southbound Highway 400, right at Highway 7. The collector lanes will remain open for traffic to get around the scene. The vehicles that are getting by in the left lane here are just the residual traffic that was stuck between the closure. If you're southbound 400, you want to probably get off at Major Mac. One female driver of this vehicle airlifted to hospital, waiting for status on updates on injuries. Significant impact. Traffic was slowing down. Vehicle was rear-ended by a tow truck. The vehicle then hit another pickup truck here that was hauling salt. The southbound lanes here are going to be very slow approaching Highway 7. Again, traffic can get by on the collector lanes. Northbound lanes are currently unaffected.
Brampton man, Nirmal Singh, with 5 lifetime driving bans and 40-plus prior convictions, arrested after stealing a semi-truck trailer and ramming a Peel police cruiser. 42-year-old Nirmal Singh charged with 5 times possession of stolen property, flight from police, dangerous operation, possession of break-in tools, and auto master key. Do you think he will get deported? Yeah, me neither. Boom! Senator Kennedy breaks his silence on Mark Carney. If he wanted Canada to win, he'd drop all U.S. tariffs to 0 and demand Trump do the same. Carney doesn't want prosperity. He wants a trade war to grab power. This is about control, not Canada.
Here's my point. I don't want to be at war with Canada. I don't want to have a trade war with Canada. I want us to continue to be friends. I made this suggestion to the new Prime Minister of Canada the other day, Prime Minister Carney. I'm going to make it again. And I hope this time he'll take it more seriously. Remember, if you want to be taken seriously, you have to act seriously. If you want respect, you have to act respectfully. Prime Minister Carney, you say that President Trump is not a fair trader. And I understand your point of view. I don't agree with you, but I understand your point of view. You've got to stand up for your people. If Prime Minister Carney, if you believe in free trade, then here's what you do. Make this offer today. Offer to go to 0 tariffs in Canada on American goods. No tariffs. None. 0. Zilch. Nada. And challenge America to remove all of our tariffs on Canada. so the people of Canada can sell their goods to Americans without a tariff, and the people of America can sell their goods to our friends in Canada without a tariff. Zero tariffs. Let Canadian businesses and American businesses compete. Competition makes all of us better. That's one of the shared values that we have with our friends in Canada. Let American businesses and Canadian businesses go at it in a friendly, competitive way, and may the best price and the best product win. That's fair trade. That's free trade. And if Prime Minister Carney, if he wants fair trade and free trade, he will make that offer. And I don't speak for President Trump, but I'll certainly encourage President Trump to accept that offer, and I think he will. There's a way to stop this trade war. It's just to remove the tariffs on both sides. Remember what Mama Gump said? Stupid is as stupid does. Let's don't be stupid. Let's don't have a trade war. Let's continue to be friends. Let's get rid of these tariffs. Mr. President, I suggest the absence of a quorum.
If this video hit a nerve, that means it mattered. Hit like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel so this keeps getting seen. We're staring into 2026, and Canadians deserve honest conversations, not silence. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers!
My name is Raj, I tell you, dosed of all my friends, I have the least down in my pants. A tiny thing, not much of a joy it will bring. Oh, my pecker is so small, you see, a little chapati for my tea. So I carry a gun so big and grand, the most powerful fellow in all the land. I went to the market for some ghee. The ladies point and laugh at me. I do not care, I am not weak. I just let my big rifle speak. Big gun, small pecker, what do you have?